Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here with an update on the Not So Resilient Jenkins. I want to focus on Steph responding to Milo going over the GoFundMe goal. I think that she's extra salty, but then she also comes out with another post that's just very weird. To me, this is giving the personality Jekyll and Hyde vibes. This is very confusing and very obvious somebody that is not with a, let's just say, a typical thinking pattern. But either way, we're going to get into it. I also want to share how Milo is doing. It's good news. It's looking bright. So we're going to talk. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so let's go through the whiplash that Steph is serving right now. It's quite embarrassing. And the one thing, if there's a silver lining in all of this, it's obviously that at least one of the cats is saved and has hopefully a really bright future. Shaylin has come out and said that she will be keeping Milo. He has a forever home with her, and I'm so glad. It just mended my heart a little bit to know that he's with not only an amazing person, but also there permanently. Again, I've said it a few other times, but bless Shaylin for stepping up and doing the right thing. And all of my respect is sent her way. The other thing that I think is amazing is that Steph saw that all of that money went to that GoFundMe. All of the Amazon wish list things were purchased within hours of the wish list even being launched. You know how mad she is. You know how she would love to have her hands on over $4,000 in donations, and she would love to have her financial neglect met with people giving her a bunch of money. So I love the fact that his GoFundMe went super viral. People went way over the goal. Shaylin has now closed the GoFundMe, at least temporarily, because the goal was exceeded and Milo is under a vet's care right now and has what he needs. So I love that Steph has to watch all of that while she is literally sitting her bum ass in a hotel alongside no W-2 having Drew and his PS5. Again, the only parties that I feel bad for in this situation are her children and obviously the cats that she abused. Also, speaking of sitting in that hotel, evidently someone called and allegedly got them kicked out. Now, I think that they might have been kicked out just because of the occupancy issues and the fact that they unplugged the smoke detector, so on and so forth. But here's Steph's update along with a continued victim narrative of how evil her mother is. I'll let it roll.
Find it interesting you follow us around public and don't want to say hi. You also bold in them comments, but you won't say nothing to our faces. And that's not even enough. Y'all had to make a bunch of hateful, untrue calls to the hotel we're staying at and get us kicked out. How the fuck miserable you gotta be in your own life to come at a family that's not doing anything to you? You sit there and say you want to do what's best for the children, but yet you want to send them to 2 abusive homes. You think it's better to split up a perfectly happy family and send kids to homes they don't even want to be in, to live with people they want nothing to do with. I mean, just make it make sense. These kids are happy where they're at. Home is wherever the fuck we are together. And I'm sorry for the blunt language, but I'm not the one who threw the energy first. Y'all come at me first. And part of me thinks that's why you actually don't want to interact with us in person, is because you know you're not going to meet terrible people and you want so badly to be like, they were terrible people.
Steph, nobody needs to meet you to know that you're a terrible person, because all of your terrible parenting and terrible pet ownership has been put all over social media to be seen by millions of people. And on top of it, kids, your kids are not, oh, well, home is where we're together. What if you're together in a cardboard box? Any good parent would not want their children on the street or living in terrible conditions. They would put their children's needs over their own for once, but you never do that.
That's just not going to be the case. Kids would most definitely not be happier with my mother. Like I said, they want nothing to do with her. I still remember all the trauma you brought onto us, Mom. I'm trying to give you that opportunity to back off now, or I'll start saying some shit. I know you'll go and try to use that, well, you're the only...
So Miss Unbothered, Steph, said, I find it pretty convenient y'all waited to show up for the cats until you can make your "they abandoned them, this is a felony, you're awful people" posts. I couldn't imagine abusing an animal, abandoning it, and then seeing somebody literally save that animal's life and talk about, oh, you waited too long. You waited to pick up the shit that I put out there. You waited too long to clean up my shit show. How pathetic. This was going on long before Shaylin saved those cats. This was going on for months. Steph put out that Amazon wish list full of stuff for Drew, their apartment, and the kids, which was important, but she didn't put one thing on there for these cats that had severe health issues, and she did not take a penny of that TikTok money to get them veterinary help.
Well, you're in luck because I went down this rabbit hole, so I have them. This is Milo, July 2024. This is Milo again, right down here, July 4th, 2024. Note the back of his fur here. He seems to be okay. September 5th, 2024, she talks about the cat's skin infection. So from July to September is when Milo started the skin infection. October 9th, 2024, there's Milo in the background of one of her videos with the baby jumping up and down. Look at now the condition of Milo. That poor cat lost majority of its fur within a month or two. 2 weeks after this is when she went viral and put up those 2 Amazon wish lists. Not only did she put up the $60 duster and the ring light, she put up like all these car cleaning products. No flea medication for the cats, no food for the cats, nothing for the cats. Their move out video. Here's Milo running into the house trying to get back in, and PS5 grabbing this cat to chuck it outside. Now this video is slowed down, but here is the video of PS5 picking up the cat and chucking it out the door. And here's the person who went and rescued Milo.
Are so thin. Come here.
And if that's not bad enough, she is on FB calling the rescuer a clout chaser for helping the cat, taking no accountability for anything that she did to these cats.
Because tell me why you didn't show up while we're still there and asking for someone to help and take them. Do you think someone's actually going to knock on your door? Do you think someone's going to knock on your door and ask to take a cat that you had already put outside? No, people are going to be looking outside for the cat. They're not going to be knocking on your crusty ass door. That's right. One, you didn't have the balls to show your hater bums there to our faces. I mean, is this somebody, like, is she high? Is she just stupid? I'm not sure. Obviously, y'all knew where we were located and how to get the cats. If there was genuinely concern to help the cats, you would have showed up weeks ago. How about stop telling other people to clean up the mess that you created? Stop expecting strangers online to help fix deplorable conditions that you caused. I've never in my life thought of, okay, here's someone who abandoned and abused a pet, a child, whatever it be, and then sitting there and expecting strangers online to show up at your doorstep to clean up what you caused. You can keep trying to paint us as horrible people, but I'm going to start speaking up more because we've been through a freaking lot as a family, and quite frankly, we do not deserve the online harassment, especially at this time. You deserve every bit of harassment that you're getting. Once you are known as a child or animal abuser, people are going to come knocking, and they are going to get loud, and they are going to get irate with you. Let's just think. Okay, if I am making a mess and people are mad at me for making the mess, I have no right to be upset with them for responding to said mess. I am the root cause of all of this. Everything that's unfolding, it's because of me and my actions. So save your tiny violin, throw it in the bin along with your bum boyfriend, and then maybe you can think a little clearer and say, all of this is because of me and my actions and my negligence. It broke our hearts leaving our animals. You think I wasn't fully aware your uncaring behinds would run over there and take pictures and make hateful posts. Nobody was making a hateful post. Shaylin literally rescued the cat that you threw out. Not once, but twice. You threw the cat out. Then the cat tried to come home, emaciated and missing half of its fur. And we saw Drew pick the cat up and throw it out the door. We could have chosen the heartless route you claim, take the animals and hide them, been the crazy Fs you make us out to be, and driven them to some actual abandoned spot. But we left them because we had no choice, but also knowing full well someone, if not multiple people, were going to show up after we left. So you were literally saying we abandoned them and we expected strangers on the internet to clean up our mess, to clean up our negligence, to come take care of these pets that those people did not ask for. Shaylin did not ask for the responsibility of nursing a cat back to health. She did not ask for that. You were expecting, again, people to clean up your shit show, and that is an extremely dangerous way to go through life. You should have, if you were not heartless, coward monsters, you would have taken them to a place that could have helped the cats. They could have helped the cats. They could have taken them in. I know that resources can be thin, but guess what? You might have to drive an hour outside of Portland. You might have to drive 45 minutes. You might have to drive an hour and a half. If you cared, you would have taken the trip to make sure that these cats were not thrown outside, and your lazy asses expecting people to see that and come clean up your catastrophe. And then on top of it, you want to come back and lie. You literally threw the cats outside and then you told TikTok, oh yeah, but we called animal control to come pick up the cats. That never happened. I said it didn't happen long before Shaylin showed up to save your cat. I know a bullshitter when I see one. I've seen people like Steph and Drew before. I've dealt with them in real life, and I can see it from a mile away.
You're thinking, well, what about the cats if you guys didn't find a place to go and you didn't find anywhere for the cats to go? Despite the mantra that everybody blew me up and wanted everybody to believe, I never wanted to abandon these cats. But from my research, and maybe I'm wrong on this, but all of the shelters and sanctuaries in my area are tapped out for resources. I wasn't able to find any family or friends to take them while we try to figure this whole situation out. It's freaking sad, and I don't think many people are going to understand it, but I had to make the decision of actually calling animal control back myself and asking them to take the cats because I don't want these fur babies actually to be abandoned. That's the last thing I freaking want.
I pray someone will take them and help them, but to me it seems you all just want your clout chase posts. No. Shaylin has stepped up. Your cat that you abandon is quite literally right now being number one, nursed back to health, and number two, being quarantined in her bathroom for 3 days because this cat was in such terrible and awful condition because of you. She is doing the right thing, and it has nothing to do with clout. She is being respected and going viral on TikTok because she is literally an angel, and she is cleaning up your mess. If you find this harsh, that's honestly hypocritical. Also, I'd like to save y'all money and time. Just because you subscribe does not mean I answer to you. It's your choice to become a subscriber. I don't push that on anyone. I genuinely appreciate those who are here to support and watch our journey. I hope this post actually goes through, but I won't see comments. Comments haven't loaded on Reels for days. Again, supporters, God blesses us, a bunch of bullshit, fuck off. I'm not going to read the rest of that because Steph's words are worse than trash to me. Talk about whiplash. So now she posts this. I just met the animal control lady at the property. She mentioned they received confirmation that someone did take Milo. I truly hope you're a kind soul and maybe you have the heart to keep updates on him. For clout or not, I'm just glad someone took him and he'll have a home. So again, this is thank you for cleaning up our abandonment. Thank you for coming to clean up our shit show. Thank you for doing what we should have done, which is responsibly rehome the cat and not throw it out not once but twice. I think that those two posts from Steph just being hours apart really shows that, you know, I might get some heat for saying this, but there is very obviously something going on here. We are not dealing with a sane, logically thinking person, and this is not just somebody who is selfish and, you know, annoying. This is something much deeper than that. Like, those two posts, the entitlement, we're going to just, you know, abandon animals and people will come get them. That mentality, we're not dealing with somebody who is even remotely close to normal. Now, putting the focus on someone who is, like I said, an angel and doing literally like she's doing God's work. Like the video of her rescuing Milo right now has 1.2 million views and the others have almost 300,000 views. She's getting a ton of support, a ton of respect and admiration. And I've said it before, but you know, bless Shaylin. I cannot thank her enough. I cannot give her enough praise. For Steph to call her heartless just yesterday and then today to come out with those other posts. Again, Steph, it's time for you to fuck off. It's time to mute your mic. It's time to sign off. Focus on your little hotel situation that, in my opinion, you're getting far too comfortable in that hotel. Number two, you're not even staying in an extended stay. This is literally a regular hotel. And I did the math because I had an extra couple minutes today. And I was looking at local hotels based on where their apartment was versus what's kind of in the 1 mile, 2 mile radius of them. Even if they stayed in the cheapest, most rundown, low-end motel, it would still be in between $50 and $60 per night. That is almost $1,700 per month. And you couldn't even pay the just over $2,000 to make sure that you stayed in that one-bedroom apartment. This is going to end badly. The math is not mathing. And again, my concern goes to her children. This is going to be so god-awful for them. There's 3 videos that I want to share towards the end here. 2 of them are updates from Shaylin and one just to lighten the mood. I think that sometimes, you know, we have to kind of laugh at certain points just to get through stuff like this. And there was somebody that did a parody of the Jenkins moving day. I can't remember his username, but y'all will see it when I play the video.
So currently trying to give him a bath. I'm trying to kind of have him in the water with a towel while he's running, so he kind of doesn't get freaked out by the sound. Just kind of let it run and give him a bath before he gets his flea treatment. So he's doing okay. We're starting slow and we're gonna take our time. It's okay, baby. Now he's doing okay. He's doing okay. We're going slow. I know, baby. He's getting some treats. He just got a bath. I have this is a heater. So working on drying him off and just giving him some love so he's not too stressed out. He had to have a bath before he got his flea treatment. The topical flea treatment, he got the flea treatment that goes in as a shot. He just scratched me one time. Other than that, he did really well. He loves these. I linked these on my Amazon wish list because these are like his favorite treats. Look at his face. So darn freaking cute. So right now he is about to get his steroid to help his itching. He gets 1 ml. This is what the vet prescribes. So he gets 1 ml by mouth every 24 hours for the first 5 days. Then give 0.5 ml by mouth every 24 hours for the next 5 days. Then give 0.25 ml by mouth every 24 hours for the next 5 days. So it's a steroid medication, so he'll be on this actually for 15 days. This is what the vet prescribed him yesterday. Here, Milo. Where's that? Milo! Milo! Sorry, guys. Milo! Look! I got a treat. Come here. He loves treats. Come here, look. Let me see if he'll let me do it both. He might not let me. I'm just gonna have to put it in his mouth. Here, baby, I know. There we go. He's like getting some treats because he just got his medicine.
As you are well aware, we are not able to find a place to live yet, so we have to go to a motel. While we were trying to pack up, the cat came back in the house and tried to come back in the house. So Drew picked it up and threw that bitch right on outside. It's like, who you think you is trying to come back into this house? It's not yours no more. Since y'all like to say my man, no W2 Drew, don't like to do work, here he is cleaning and doing everything he can to be a good king for me and my kids. I'm really gonna miss this place because this is like where me and Drew irresponsibly had 2 more kids and created more of a family that we shouldn't be having because we can't afford them. And for all you saying that I should be going back to my mother and leave no W2 Drew, that is just simply not going to happen because I don't want to. Since we had to get storage, I thought it'd be easier to take the kids' beds and break them down easily, so this way I could just tape them back up when we move them out of storage. But they don't need the beds anyway. I'm taking them away because that's punishment. So I took the kids and got ready to go to the car. You see is scratching in the background. That's just the cat trying to claw its way back in. Safety first. Of course, we got a seatbelt baby girl, but since she was born in the front seat, I thought she could ride in it as well. And since we're a family of 57, I have to wedge some of my kids between the dashboard and the windshield while I'm driving for safety.
Some of y'all might not like the video. I get it. It's personal taste. But with all of this heaviness, I saw that video and it did kind of make me giggle a couple times. So I figured let's just go ahead and share that here at the end as well. But the good news is that Shaylin has shared that she, just in the last 24 hours, has seen very small improvements in Milo's skin. It's less red, it's less irritated in some areas. Some of the sores are starting to scab over, which is a good sign. He is on a very strict medication routine and getting all of the love and all of the care and all of the treats. And I'm just so glad that at least one of the cats, and let's hope that another one is found here very soon. She said that she's not stopping at Milo. She's going to continue to keep an eye out. We'll have to wait and see, but at least for now, Milo is getting the care that he needs, and it looks like he should be able to make a recovery, and he has a forever home with Shaylin. So either way, that's it for tonight. I will drop in those other videos. Hopefully it all makes sense. But for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.